In this video, I want to demonstrate the important elements of the SolidWorks User Interface. It's important that you understand these terms, as I will likely be using them in upcoming helpful videos. When you first launch SolidWorks, you will see the new SolidWorks document dialog box. This is one of the fundamental differences between SolidWorks and AutoCAD. SolidWorks will use a variety of different file types depending on whether the item is a part, assembly, or drawing. All AutoCAD files are DWG files. By default, this dialog box is in the novice view. I prefer the advanced mode. Pick the advanced button in the lower left corner. You should start by selecting the part template. Across the top are pull-down menus. The File pull-down menu is where you'll find important tools like New, Open, Save, Save As, and Print. You will use these tools often. You may elect to pin the pull-down menus or keep them in auto-hide mode. If you hear me ask you to access the View pull-down menu, that means I want you to click on the word View across the top. Beneath the pull-down menu is the Command Manager, which is a ribbon tool. Depending on which tab is selected determines which tools you can see. You will spend most of your time in the Sketch, Features, and Evaluate ribbons. Below the Command Manager, in the center of the screen, is the Heads Up toolbar. You will use the View Orientation, Display Style, and Hide tool regularly. On the left-hand side of the screen is the Feature Manager. This keeps track of all the work you've done and gives you access to sketches and features to make changes. This window has several display modes by changing the tabs across the top, but for now, let's just focus on the Feature Manager view. The large open space in the center of your screen is the Drawing window. This is where the action happens. On the right-hand side is your Task pane, which gives you access to additional content such as fasteners and other library features. Another important area is the status bar below the Drawing window. Here you can quickly determine and adjust the units of measure on your project. IPS stands for inch, pounds, and seconds as the unit of measure for length, mass, and time. You will use IPS and MMGS. These are the most important user interface elements that you will use in this class. You are now ready to move on to creating basic extruded parts. If you have any questions, please send me an email.